Hi guys, this is Chinonso and Kwacha. I just came back from Michigan, my home state, and there's all these aunties. Hey, Chinonso, look at my son DK. Look at Chizoba. Look at this person. Look at that person. And it's just like, man, they're on this quest to like get me married before I turn 25. So this isn't like my typical video where I have my partner in crime, Chinray, here to crack jokes with. But this video is more of my how to guide. You know, what are my dating deal breakers? What do I stand for? Um, I usually don't really like to talk about my relationship status. I'm very private in that aspect of life, but seems like more frequently the pursuit it's on, and regardless of what I'm doing or whether I am, the question is why are you single, and what turns you on and what turns you off about guys. And so I'm gonna let you in on what I like and what I don't like. I got this from one of my favorite reality TV shows, actually. Oh, sorry, actually called Millionaire Matchmaker, and the most commonly frequent question asked was, "What are your dating deal breakers?" So, number one dating deal breaker is that you got to be and must be a Christian. I don't want you to be like a traditional Christian that like goes to church on Sunday and Christmas and Easter, but I really want you to practice the religion, be in a practicing Christian person, I don't want it to be tradition, but more something that you actually are involved in. Number two has to be ambitious. Like, I'm a very ambitious person, so I want somebody to be just as ambitious as I am, because there are days where I get fatigued and there are days where I get tired, and there's days where I need somebody to be pushing with me, tugging with me. And it's just nice to know that you have a partner in crime when it comes to ambition. And number three is educated. Education and ambition go hand in hand. I would like sometimes I have deep philosophical conversations with myself, and I don't want to have this conversation with a guy that be like, oh, yo. I want somebody who has intellect, who can think and reason on that same level that I can. And also, like, being from a Nigerian household, if you are educated, you have to be, enlightened with other people so that iron sharpens iron. So, I mean, I have nothing against people who work minimum wage job, but I want to see you the next year going to a community college, enrolling in a community college, from there go to bachelor's, from there, um, start from something, you know what I mean? I don't want to check back on you 6 months from now and you're still in the same spot. And I understand, like, life isn't always a steady climb. It's not always steady, but I want to see progress. Progress is a turn on. You know, I cannot. It's frustrating. Sometimes I want to see that. Um, in terms of what I'm attracted to, people also ask me that question. I always dated African American guys or Nigerians. It was just like a safety net. But now that I'm getting older, I think I'm willing to experiment with all races. I think it's stupid for me to limit myself to a race, because not all men in the Nigerian or African American race is perfect. And if a white guy, a Puerto Rican guy, a Hispanic guy has the qualities I like, and he has that chemistry, then I'll give him a try, And then that's another thing is chemistry, 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 chemistry. And I'm finding this problem with a lot of African men. It's starting to get a little bit too much, a little bit excessive. They might meet me online or they might see me online, and then every time I'm online, hey, Chinonso, 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 Chinonso. Even Drake said, "Niggas come on too strong, girl. They want you in their life as a wife." I think that's how you said it. And there's some people that come on too strong too quickly. and I just shut off. I can't, you just, for me, the best relationships I've had are the people who were like my best friends, but those are also the most bitter really breakups. But people who I grew up with, formulated a friendship with, and then, from years talked and had great organic chemistry. I don't want people to think, hey, you're a Nigerian, you must get married, or you must marry me. It's not by force. I'm not, this is nothing. If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. So definitely take time to develop chemistry with me. Don't just sit there, you just met me, all of a sudden you want me as your wife. That's just too much. I'm 20, I have a lot of time. Uh, in terms of attraction, I'm 5'7". I like guys taller than me. I don't want to feel like I'm huger than the guy I'm with. It just doesn't feel right to me. It's just my personal preference is that I like taller guys. Um, built, maybe I don't. I'm not thin. I'm not bone thin. So I don't like. I wouldn't want to date a bone thin person, but I will date them. But like, it's not preference. Um, in terms of morals, my family is a very, very close knit family. So you have to learn how to deal with uh, aunties, uncles that just come in randomly, unannounced, and they just make themselves feel at home. So you have to learn how to deal with that. Sometimes it can be a bit much, but my family is close knit. We love each other. We fight hard. We love hard, and that's how we roll. So you have to be very family oriented, um, and that's a big thing to me because family is everything. And then I love people who love to laugh. People who are too serious for me is a turn off. As you can see in my previous videos, I love laughing. I love making people laugh. I love cracking jokes. That's just my nature. When you're too serious, it sets a wrong mood. So, and I can't deal with that. You have to have a sense of humor. You have to learn how to laugh. You have to learn how to joke around because that's how I am. And then last but not least, I cannot date a guy with a temper. A temper is a turnoff. You all have read, some of y'all have read some of my previous blogs about domestic violence. When I deal with people who have excessive tempers, it's not just mean angry, but violent tempers, it causes me to mentally shut down. You know what I mean? Just mentally black out. And I don't want to feel like I have to black out in order to cope to be in a relationship with you. So for me, I just don't like men with tempers. Um, but I love people who just want to be friends. If you have interest in me, the best thing is just to pretend that you don't have interest in me and just act like you're my friend and let just patience, that's my middle name. Believe it or not, patience takes its course. Because I love playing mind games to test what is your intent. I always wonder what do a person want from me and why the sudden interest. So it really does take patience. You have to have patience with me. I guess that's why my parents named me that. And lastly, like I know I said last but not least, but this is the most important one: abstinence. I am not gonna sleep with you. All right, I'm not gay. I do have sexual desire. People think that's weird. I mean, it's like a generation ago, abstinence was the in thing. You were abstinent to your marriage. The reason why is because number one, I'm a Christian. Number two, I don't trust condoms. I don't trust birth control. I don't trust. I don't say I don't trust men, but I don't. It's men say, oh, they love you, they love you. As soon as problem comes, you know who their real personality is. So I rather do it the safe way and just not have sex at all. And it pays me to be traditional. I know a lot of people think that's weird, it's wrong, it's all that, but it saved me a lot of heartache, it saved me a lot of disgrace. So, I mean, if you have these qualities and you think that you possess it all and you're confident in yourself, don't be afraid to step up, but just do it with caution. All right, till next time. Bye, guys.